question people ask me a lot. Should I sell my products on Etsy or should I build my own website? The real question is, do you want to sell on a marketplace or do you want your own platform? Especially in these days of AI, the answer can be a little bit nuanced. So let's talk about that today. Hi, I'm Appy from iCodeHappy. I'm a website and data advisor, and my mission is to make sure that every business has not only the website, but the online system that works for you and your business. So first, let's talk about what these different options are. For a marketplace, Etsy, everybody knows Etsy, eBay, Fiverr, Substack. Depending on what you offer, whether you offer a service or you want to build some kind of a membership, you're going to sell products, any of those marketplaces can be appropriate for what you want to do in your business. The advantage of selling in a marketplace is that you already have traffic to that marketplace. Tons of people go to Etsy or eBay. They search for whatever they're looking for, but it's a little bit like having a stall at a craft fair. There's tons of traffic already there. You just have to show up and sell. There's a lot of advantage to having built-in traffic. Sometimes it can be easier to start. You don't have to do maybe as much marketing, or at least in the same way. However, the trade-off, there's always a trade-off, is that these marketplaces can be crowded. And even within the marketplace, getting people to find you can be tricky. You don't maybe have as much control over the way you market and the way you sell to your customers, maybe the fees. So a lot of people are attracted to having their own website or other mechanism of selling. In this age of AI, getting traffic to your website maybe can be even tougher than it's ever been. And it can be a little bit like feeling like you built a store in the middle of a cornfield in Nebraska or Wyoming. And how in the world are you going to get people to it? We've had SEO and now we have AI. People aren't clicking as much, but they are doing research. So you can show up in search and it's still possible to do. But the methods of getting people to your website, if you build it on your own platform, while you have more control, can make a marketplace more appealing, especially at the beginning. These days, you have lots of alternatives. If you have an email list, a lot of email marketing platforms also allow you to put buy links directly in your emails. Sometimes they even allow you to set up the checkout directly in their platform. Flowdesk has just added this. Kit allows you to sell, and there are others that offer that as well. And this works for products as well as services. You can sell on Etsy or Amazon. You can sell on Facebook Lives or your TikTok shop. For service providers, maybe you put a course on Udemy or you offer your services through a marketplace like Fiverr. You can also offer your services through your own platform, whether that is your website or maybe you just have a booking calendar. So here are some questions to ask yourself. Are you testing the market or are you trying to build something long term? Both can be done in either way, via marketplace or a platform of your choice. But thinking through the implications of whether you're just testing or whether you're building for long term can help you make that decision about which one is going to fit better for your situation. It might be that for testing, maybe you just want to set up something quick on a marketplace. If you're building longer term, maybe you start with the testing, but you do think about having your own platform and what that might do for you long term. The next question is the traffic that comes to the marketplace going to help me? Do I have a way of standing out in that marketplace and being able to attract some of that traffic to myself? Even on, say, Etsy, it's a very crowded marketplace. Fiverr is the same if you want to talk about service providers. Are you going to be able to navigate the way that marketing works on the marketplace in order to be successful there? How do you feel about the trade-offs of the marketplace versus your own platform? Is the easy setup and the available traffic what's going to tip the balance in favor of the marketplace for you? Or is the trade-off of the fees and the control that you have over your own platform going to tip the scale so that you choose that instead? Some of it is going to depend on whether you have your own audience already or how comfortable you are with marketing. A lot of people end up doing both. They sell some things on a marketplace, they test new products, they take advantage of the traffic that's already there, and then they also have their own platform of some kind and they sell that way too. And they make a system that works for them. The questions to ask yourself if you're considering doing both is, do I have the resources, time, energy to do the marketing in both places? Am I going to be able to coordinate my inventory in both places? And do I have the capacity to manage both places? Things are changing really fast with AI. Website roles are changing, and they're becoming the source material for AI to serve answers in search when people find you. People are maybe less likely to click to your website until they're ready to buy. Things are continuing to change where it may be that AI becomes one of your marketplaces. That's not really a thing yet, but that is something to watch for as we continue to navigate how things are changing right now. So when you ask yourself, do you need a marketplace or do you need a platform? I hope these questions can help you figure out what's going to work best for you and your business and your capacity and build the system that's going to work the best for you. Thanks for watching. Come back and see me again.